Building your brand. So brand building is the process of establishing a solid brand identity that evokes a certain set of values people instantly connect with your business. It also includes raising consumer awareness of your company and what you do, as well as reaching out to expand your audience. You can enhance your brand's equity or value by creating promotional strategies and campaigns that raise your company profile. One of the best tactics for growing a brand is repetition. Showing up in front of the right people helps solidify you as a viable choice for consumers. However, brand building is about far more than just promotion or communication. Though one of the main aims of brand building is to grow your audience, you should also be attempting to create a valid identity that helps your company differentiate itself from the competition. To craft a lasting brand, your name must be instantly recognizable. People should be able to just instantly connect it with a simple yet powerful idea. You also need to establish your brand as being synonymous with value, trust, and quality. To achieve this, you must constantly monitor your market as well as your product or services so you can tailor them to provide your target market with what they want. So how should you go about building a solid brand? While there are many elements to brand building, there are certain steps you should pass through to create a memorable brand. Number 1, defining your brand. First, you need to decide what your brand stands for so you can communicate this clearly to potential customers. To do this, create a list of your company's core strengths. What does your business do exceptionally well? What does it do better than your competition? And what can you bring to the table that is new and that adds value? As well, you need to define the values that your company stands for. What is the core purpose or mission of your business? Are you improving the environment, or are you helping with the economic or social well-being of your customers? Number 2, positioning your brand and making it stand out. Differentiating your brand in today's overcrowded marketplace is essential if you want to enjoy healthy profits. To succeed in this area, you need to show customers they will be clearly advantaged by choosing you over your rivals. Focus on the benefits of your product or services. What is it that they offer people that other products or services can't? How does what you do improve your customers' lives or solve a pressing problem they have? The answers to these questions will form the basis of your brand's value proposition, which tells people why they should choose you and what they can expect when they do. After that, you need to define a strategy which helps you communicate this to your target audience so they can see why your company is a superior choice. Number 3, continuously build your brand and expose it. Brand building takes time and constant effort if you want to experience results that pay off. You can't just invest in a fancy logo and hope for the best, or post a couple of blog articles and pray that Google works its magic. To build a successful brand, you must expose your brand as often as you can to as many of the right people as possible. One way of doing this is through social media and blogging. Don't just blatantly promote though. You need to build trust first by showing people that you can add value. Are your social posts engaging, intriguing, or helpful? Do your blog posts tell people something they didn't know before? Or do they provide an interesting perspective or a hot take? If you can position your brand as an authority voice on a relevant topic in your industry, you'll win people's trust. You'll also grow your following faster with a ready-made market of interested customers who'll be more receptive when you do promote your products. Number 4, be consistent. It's important to keep your posts, blogs, and all other online communication consistent, as to build a solid reputation, you do need to establish a pattern. People should be able to instantly recognize your brand voice in all your communication, from your Facebook and Twitter posts to your company blog and ad campaigns. The stronger your brand voice is, the more powerful this effect will be. Aim to encapsulate what you do and what you stand for in all your customer-facing communication. Is your copywriting and graphic design consistent? Are your posts in keeping with your values, ethics, and mission statement? Do you blog about relevant topics? Is the tone of your blogs like the rest of your content? Another key part of being consistent when you brand build is to post regularly and often. Can people rely on you showing up to post, or do you leave your Twitter or Facebook feed empty for weeks? Do you send out your newsletters or post your blogs at regular times? Make sure you commit to a regular posting schedule if you want to establish your brand as reliable and trustworthy. Number 5, make it personal. If you want to create a successful brand, you need to give it some personality. Your brand identity must be clearly defined, and you should evoke strong emotions and desires in your customers. Think of your customer base as your personal tribe. By belonging to the tribe, what does this say about them? What advantages do they have? How will that make them feel? Answering these questions will help you angle your marketing and content to be more appealing to your ideal customer. An excellent way of adding personality to your brand is by encouraging as much interaction as possible. Can you invite customers to personalize the items they purchase from you, or to share experiences or give feedback? Can you go one stage further and share this content with your following so your customers really feel their voice matters? You can even consider asking customers to co-create products or design services that you can then offer up to other customers. Number 6, assess and adapt. Success isn't static, and neither is your brand. To thrive, you need to constantly monitor your brand strategies and adapt them to respond to changes in marketing circumstances. The good news is, with the right strategies, your brand can enjoy continuous growth. Even if your brand is currently struggling, you can turn things around by taking an honest look at where you went wrong and then creating a different strategy. The more growth your brand enjoys, the more work you'll have to put in. But by regularly assessing your metrics and evaluating what you did right and where you could have improved, you'll be able to identify your areas of weakness as well as your strengths. Analyzing your brand's hits and misses enables you to design a flexible brand strategy, one that helps hone your communication and identifies opportunities that will raise your profile. Doing this is key to staying relevant during changing market conditions and will help to steer your brand in the right direction going forward.